This is USA Fencing Now. I'm Amanda Mastera with your top stories. We're excited today to be joined by the man, the myth, the legend, Kevin,
Wow.
who is the club director of the Kaizen Academy. Congratulations, by the way, on being awarded the 2022 Club of Excellence Awards.
I was super excited when we won this one. It's like, yes, yes.
Well, the excitement just sort of comes through the screen right now because now I'm excited. Especially excited to read that you have been around the sport of fencing for like 20 plus years as a ref, as a coach, as a competitor, and then making an appearance both on the screen, off the screen at the 2016 Rio Paralympics. So we're going to dive right in. I have tons of questions to ask you. Talk to me about what your club has done to earn such an award.
The club has been an amazing. So one of the things I really dived into is really knowing what your club is about. There are 29 languages spoken at our academy.
Gosh,
Just all those other cultures coming in and feeling comfortable coming here.
fencing has come a long way as far as diversity goes. It's definitely grown. I mean, you talk about your club, and you're like, man, if you look in that room, boy, is it diverse. What are some ways that we can continue on that track? I mean, there's way more to be done. And how can we open more doors within our fencing community?
Sure. It's really about finding the community that really resonates with you. I mean, we went with different things that people really wanted. As an example, we had a camp that happened last Christmas. So we were able to have a group called FCC Future Champions Camp. And there was a bunch of moms there who were just talking about, gosh, it would be great if we had a class. If we had a class, we would have come along. We're like, uh, okay. Do you guys want a class? It's like, yeah, we do. And so hence we had we called it the fencing parents class, but right now it's the fencing moms class because until we get another Y chromosome in there, it is the fencing moms class.
I have to pause you for a hot second. My mom found out I was coming to USA Fencing, and she was like, I tried joining a class and no one would join with me. And she would have been part of that class in a heartbeat.
So again, just finding things and being able to kind of move with the times. And it's like, it made them happy. They had fun. They're energetic. And they were like, you know what? We're having a lot of fun with that. And that's really what I have. A place with inclusion. We have board games in our front room. So that way for the siblings who just want to kind of, it's like, yes, we got to take it over to another thing
Yeah,
for my sibling. They're like, we get to play games.
yeah,
Oh,
tagging along.
yeah, exactly. They're like, well, this isn't so bad now.
Yeah.
So having a place like that when, they just feel comfortable. And that's really what I'm trying to establish with Kaizen. So it's a place where they find comfortable. They hear all these different languages. It's normal. Hearing all these other people kind of doing little pockets and pieces and things like that. It's normal. And they just and they get to interact with each other. We do potlucks and we get all sorts of different styles of foods and things like that. It's amazing. So, and having things like that where you develop the culture, that's what I love.
Matter. You're doing more than just fencing. So, what would your
Absolutely.
suggestion be to the other club directors and how to sort of mold their curriculum in the same fashion?
Sure. Well, for us, so what that has been a guiding principle for us, Kaizen Academy, which means change good, like that. But the idea is this, that it's about future leadership development. That's what Kaizen's about. Yes, we're going to get our medals. Yes, we're going to get that stuff. Yes, that's going to happen. But you know what? When there's a place when you can just be a kid, you can be a parent, you can be what you want to be. Because within that curriculum, within that process of future leadership development, whether you're young or old, we talk about honor, respect, chivalry, articulating your ideas, teaching, whether that's small group, large group, individuals. Oh, if you go through all 10 levels of our curriculum, you're writing papers, you're a certified armor, you're refereeing at a national level, regional level, sorry, competing at the Div 1 level. So it's an all encompassing thought process of how we put those things together to become future leadership development. And when
Mm.
we talk about future leadership development, taking them from the very beginning, saying, hey, that looks fun. That looks something like that. And being able to develop something like that was absolutely thrilling for me because
Yeah.
it's like it really is showing that here it is in thought and in process. And one of the things that kind of brought out was Edison. Edison has been known for one of the greatest inventors of everything. And everyone says, it's like, Edison, you've been trying to do this light bulb thingy. And like you've done failed thousands of times. And he's like, no, I just figured out 1,000 different ways it didn't work.
Yes. Yeah. And
You
you
know,
totally hit the nail on the head. He did over 1,000 experiments and 1,001 was the light bulb. And thank God he did, because hey,
yeah, ta-da. I'm listening.
describe fencing in one word. What would it be and why?
Chivalry. Because it's about, when we think of chivalry, we think of honor, respect, courtesy, bravery. People know what it means. It stands for something.
I want to belong to your club now. I'm sort of bit. But Kevin, thank you again for joining us. And I look forward to hearing more about what you're doing and where you're going.
Wonderful, man. And thank you so much for taking the time.